know about you, but in my personal life, I've heard several conversations of friends really making note of being more eco-conscious, whether we're talking about makeup or businesses, corporations are talking about it. We decided to go ahead and have Cassandra Dittmer to the show today, who I want to make sure and get this right, is an international sustainable brand consultant and also a fashion stylist. We're going to throw that in there as well. But Cassandra, how are you today? It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm doing well. Thank you.
So I'm so glad that we're talking about this because I feel like there are phrases that are thrown around there and people are definitely more aware and we should be more aware. So first off, what does it mean to be eco-conscious and what kind of practices are you able to see that people maybe can incorporate into their lives?
Yes, you are spot on. Being eco-conscious, being sustainable, it means different things to different people, right? It's a really unregulated term. It often can be intimidating when people are trying to, starting can be the hardest part. So I have three guiding principles, three E's that help me consider how to make the best decisions and purchases possible. So that's how do you consider the ethics, the economics, and the environment in purchasing decisions in every collaboration and move forward in the most impactful way possible. So embracing and embarking on a journey, that again can be a bit intimidating. And I find one of the most digestible ways to start doing that is considering these three E's and then also considering shopping your values. You probably have something in your life that's important to you, some area you shop sustainably that you might not even know. Maybe you're vegan, maybe you prioritize shopping locally, or you prioritize alternative energy sources in other areas. How do we, build these values into purchasing fashion, purchasing fashion personally? So, those are kind of some of the easiest ways to start.
So I like that you approached it on a consumer level and also addressed that it is intimidating, like where do I begin? But I'm assuming businesses and corporations, they've already, I hope, have started thinking about that. So what are you seeing from businesses, corporations as they try to become more eco-conscious?
Yes, there really is an increased need that is mostly consumer driven, but is also driven by the brands. It can be bi-directional, but there's this need to be transparency driven. People are starting to ask questions about the supply chain, about their marketing, about the materials. We're all trying to unpack what's really happening. And fashion is interesting because there is no FDA, there's no nutrition label for your clothing. And that's part of the reason why we have so many questions. And, as an expert in the space, it's important to prioritize working with brands like Citizen that really walk the talk and, have a great reputation that, they challenge and elevate the sustainable space and also help educate consumers. That education piece is really important. And I find that it calls in a more conscious consumer, it redefines sustainability. And speaking to that intimidation piece, instead of leaving people out, it really calls them in.
Well, let's talk a little bit let's go with the Citizen example that you were able to share. What have they done in their history to be able to, like, as you said, educate and really move forward with this eco drive?
Yes. So they are a heritage brand that really designed with sustainability in mind. They've been around for over 100 years. And in the 1970s is when Eco Drive came to be. And that's when there was increased global awareness and interest around alternative sources of clean energy. That was really becoming popular. And Citizen responded by creating the first ever light powered watch in 1976. So this Eco Drive, it's all about the replacement of batteries as an alternative power source. So quartz batteries that are in most other watches fill landfills. It tends to be the most wasteful part of designing a watch. So it was really important that Citizen was able to design a watch that never needs a battery and can be powered by any light source.
I love that. And I also support two other climate and other environmentally focused charities as well, right?
Absolutely. Citizen does a great job of building this environmental community and working with nonprofits. Specifically, they work with 1% for the Planet, where they pledged to donate 1% of all their website sales in the US to support nonprofits. One of the campaigns that they're rolling out is working with Everybody Solar, and that's a company that brings solar power to nonprofits by offsetting 100% of the cost of solar installation. So it's really this win-win because they're putting funds back towards companies' primary missions and lowering CO2 emissions and energy costs, making these nonprofits able to truly be impactful. And by doing so, we're encouraging consumers to, share their purpose in light-inspired moments.
Good stuff. Cassandra, thank you so much for being with us. And once again, citizenwatch.com, the best place to go for information on everything we just discussed. Take care, okay, and stay well.